All right, man. What did you think about the Spider-Man trailer?
It was pretty cool, I guess. The
Right? I thought it looked cool.
yeah, I mean, I love Spider-Man, but I'm not a big fan of
Yeah.
the MCU Spider-Man. Not because it's woke. Oh my god, woke. No, it's because I don't like the way that the MCU Spider-Man has been treated largely. Cuz
Yeah.
when you get back in the day when when it was just Sony doing this stuff, it's just Spider-Man. You're only focusing on Spider-Man, but when the MCU got their hands on him again, it's like, it's cool that they have him, that the source has their own character back, but then you have to jam pack all these other characters in there, so he's
Right.
no longer center stage. I never liked
Yeah.
that.
Spider-Man and Friends, right out the gate,
Yeah, and just like in the last couple of them, they were like, it's Spider-Man and Iron Man, and then Iron Man had some shared scenes, and I'm like, whatever. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
it's kind of the reason why I don't like the Dark Knight. Well, there are a lot of reasons I don't like the Dark Knight trilogy, but one of the main reasons is that Batman is pretty nerfed, I guess you could say. He's not as cool in those movies. It's more about the villains when it comes to the Dark Knight trilogy. Like, people are always like, "Oh, the Joker. What's the Joker gonna do? Oh, Bane. What is Bane gonna do?" And then
Yeah.
there's Batman. Oh, cool. Anyway, what's the Joker gonna? And I get the same vibe with these Spider-Man films. It's like, yeah.
Yeah. I like those Christopher Nolan movies, but I totally get your argument. As far as Spider-Man, I mean, I thought the trailer looked cool. I'm also not the biggest fan of these MCU Spider-Man movies. I didn't even watch both of the Andrew Garfield ones. The Tobey Maguire ones were pretty good. The first one, at least. Second one was actually pretty good too. But I like Spider-Man, the comic book and the animated series in the 90s. But
Yeah, I saw that
these new
shit
movies,
too.
they're all right though. I mean, they're enjoyable. I think this
Yeah, they're not
trailer
terrible. No,
looks good.
I like every single Spider-Man film that has ever been released. I like them.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
that some I like more than others. Like Spider-Man 2, the Tobey Maguire one, is probably the best one. I do like the
Yeah.
Amazing Spider-Man movies, even though everyone hates them. It's like, they're good. I don't know. He's got the best costume. Andrew Garfield was pretty good as Spider-Man. Um,
Yeah.
I generally have no big complaints. Even Spider-Man 3, the Tobey Maguire one, as stupid as that one is, I still really liked it because Sandman's really cool in it.
Yeah, Sandman was cool in that movie. You're right. I definitely agree with that.
I think that's it. I think Sandman's cool. That's it.
That's it. That's it.
Venom
We
sucks in it. The
Venom was
symbiote thing
bad.
sucked.
They
Emo
messed up.
Peter Parker was terrible.
They messed
But
him up.
but Spider-Man doing Spider-Man things is always cool. I mean, there's never ever a complaint about that. Even the Tom Holland ones. When Spider-Man's doing Spider-Man things, jumping around and whatever, that's when he's at his best. That's why the clip that I
Yeah.
always go back to is, it's not even a Spider-Man film. It's in Civil War. The when they all get together and they're all fighting at the airport.
The airport hangar. Yeah.
That's a cool fight scene, but my favorite part is always Spider-Man. Like when he comes in, he's doing his thing. I think that's when Tom Holland really laid thick the Brooklyn. Oh no, he's from Queens. He laid really thick the New York accent. He's obviously an English actor or whatever, but like,
Right.
he really sounded like he came from that area. That it sounded really believable, and he's just on top of his game. He's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you got a metal arm? Well, that's nice. That's cool. I'm from Queens," and all this other stuff. He's got that thick, and the first thing he says is like, "Oh, don't worry, Mr. Stark, it's perfect." He says it like that, and I'm like, "This is so fucking cool. I love it."
Yeah. I mean, that movie was good too. Although if you think about that scene in Civil War, it is kind of ridiculous too, because it's like they got this big beef and stuff, but they're not really trying to hurt each other, but they are. Like, what are they trying to?
Yeah, the story kind of sucks, honestly.
It's a little ridiculous.
I mean, people are at the time when people
it was cool,
actually
though.
cared more about the comic book source material thing. I don't know about so much now, but back in those days, we're like, well, it's actually close to the original source material, so that's why they did it the way they did. And I'm like, I'll see about that. So I actually read the original Civil War storyline. It's
Yeah.
drastically different. Like, one of the things that people were saying is that, why Spider-Man is in this film. I was like, there's no justifiable reason why Spider-Man's in this film other than the fact he's Spider-Man. And
Yeah.
it's like they just got the rights back at that point. They're like, all right, we're gonna shoehorn him in this thing, and that's his debut. I'm like, I always thought it was stupid. Just give him his own Spider-Man film. Give him his actual debut. I don't give a if I have to see the whole "with great power comes great responsibility" for a third time. I don't give a I want to see that again. I want to see the way the Marvel does it, because this is Marvel, not Sony anymore. It's Marvel. Nonetheless, they did all this And they're like, well, it's actually in the original story, Spider-Man is really integral, so that's why he's in it. Like I said, having read the original story, that's complete horseshit. Spider-Man is only integral in that story because of the fact that in the original Civil War storyline, it's not about finding Bucky, the Winter Soldier, and all that stuff. The story is basically that all the superheroes at this point, everyone's a rogue and everyone's doing their own thing. It's vigilante, justice, and whatever. So the government's like, hey, listen, you actually have to register in a database so that way we can keep track of all the superheroes. And if you're not in the database, you're a criminal straight up.
Yeah,
gotta lock
we
you
don't
up.
want to.
Yeah, the Captain American side is like, no, I don't want to do it. No. And then the Iron Man is like, oh, we gotta do it, guys. Come on. So he's like a Fed, and and so like, so that's what the actual story is, and it's integral in the sense where Spider-Man is fully clothed from head to toe. Like in a comic book, you know, a lot of these characters are wearing domino masks, you know, just a thin piece of cloth around their f***ing eyes, and they're like, who's that? It's like, come on, dude. So it's not as believable. So that's why Spider-Man coming out, he's outing himself like, I'm Peter Parker. That was a big deal in that storyline. Yeah. And I'm all like, so in that storyline, it makes sense. However, it still doesn't, because it's just like, there are other characters that are fully clothed and you don't know their identities that could have done the same thing. Like, I think Black Panther is one of them. I could be wrong. But, you know, just like there are other characters where they could have done the same thing, but they did it with Spider-Man because Spider-Man's the most popular. So you got to do it with Spider-Man. But that wasn't the storyline in the movie. Spider-Man was just completely like not meant to be in the story at all. I mean, you could have taken him out and completely story would not have been affected at all.
It's true. It's true.
Whatever. It's cool to see him. I love Spider-Man. So whatever.
Yeah. As far as this trailer, though, I mean, like we said, I think it looks good. I thought there's a lot of stuff that stood out in the trailer that I noticed, and obviously makes you wonder: is this going to be in it? Is this going to be in it? And you see the organic web, right? So he's obviously changing, and the voiceover in the trailer, you know, says 3 life cycles, which, by the way, many of us recognize that's Keith David and his voice in the trailer. Very obvious. And
isn't he like the original Spawn in the animated series?
Could
have sworn he is.
You're talking about the HBO show?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. He's
been in a bunch of movies, obviously. The Thing,
of course.
So, but
he was like one of the guys. Yeah.
But so a lot of us that watched the animated series in the mid to late 90s and probably thought of the Man Spider. At least that's what I was thinking. So if he's
they kind of make that obvious.
Yeah. So I figure that's the route that they're going. Plus, Punisher was a big part of that arc as well. He's in, I think, 3 of the episodes in the series.
Well, that was really cool to see Frank Castle in it because that's how he made his debut. He made his debut in a Spider-Man comic.
Correct. Yeah. And so maybe this movie goes into that arc. I'm not sure. I think it was Dr. Connors in the animated series who explained the transformations, and it wasn't complete for him. Connors is the guy who becomes the lizard, right? The scientist who's trying to grow his
arm back and stuff. Yeah,
his arm, and ended up turning to the lizard.
I think Scorpion's teased in the trailer too.
He's in it again. Yeah, he's back.
He's back. Was he in it before? I don't remember.
Yeah, he's already been in. He was in. Was it the last one or the first one? But he wasn't. He was just playing. What's his name? McDonald.
Maybe
Donald Gagan or something. That's the character's name. His real name. He's in it. He's either in the first one or what is it called? Homecoming or.
Maybe.
What was the other one called?
Yeah, it was Homecoming. Yeah, it was Homecoming. Maybe I just don't remember because he's
probably just like kind of a mercenary though. He's not in the full robotic
Oh, I see. Yeah,
maybe
maybe that's why, because he wasn't in the costume, or if he was, it was very very brief. That's cool though. Scorpion is cool. At least I remember him from the video games. You know, the Neversoft video games from the 90s or 2000s. I think it was 2000, 2001. Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe yeah.
Yeah,
very late 90s.
I know the second one came out in 2001 because the thing with that video game is that the World Trade Center was in the original release of that game.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and they had to. It was kind of weird because the game came out like literally days before 9/11 happened, and then afterwards they pulled all the copies out and they changed the building to some generic skyscraper top because that's where the final battle is. But some copies, and are obviously still out there, so they're really hard to get. And
Yeah.
I ended up, looking for this, and I saw like a video on it, and you can see the World Trade Center was the original backdrop. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of shows and movies and things had to make adjustments. Of course, Simpsons did that with the Homer versus New York.
Yeah, that was a funny scene. That's where he's just like, "Oh, use the other tower."
Yeah, he has to go to the bathroom, but he's waiting for the guy to show up for his car. He's got a boot on it. He's about to get another ticket, but
yeah,
he had too much crab juice after eating the kalkalash. I could go with the whole damn episode if you want
that
me
was
to.
pretty good.
Only kalkalash.
It's stupid. Like, Two Towers, the Lord of the Rings movie.
Yeah,
People were speculating that they were going to change the name of that movie because of 9/11. I'm like, okay, come on, you're going way too far. You can't even say how fragile do you think Americans are to just be like, oh my god, Two Towers. I can't. It's just like, come on, give me a break. That's the original name of the book. Just keep the name.
Yeah, I think the programs and stuff that take place in New York, I think I can understand for sensitivity to make adjustments, and I think the Simpsons had some jokes in there. They just happened to be a joke that they're like, okay, we need to change this in light of what happened, tragedy that occurred. Of course, that's understandable, but I think
it's a little overblown.
People get a little bit carried away with it in like Lord of the Rings. What does that have to do with
because Two Towers? Oh my god!
I mean, come on.
Yeah, no, it's absurd. I mean, like, it only makes sense in the context where you're releasing stuff like video games or whatever. I think Command and Conquer was one of those games that had the World Trade Center in the background. It was engulfed in fire, so they just took it out in the re-release. Yeah. Stuff like that. I'm that makes sense. You know what I mean? Yeah, but like other things, come on. At some point, you can't air an episode showing the Two Towers. I'm like, why not? They existed.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Let's just not erase history. So, but that was like a temporary hysteria. I mean, obviously, all that stuff is like back in circulation, back in broadcast, obviously searchable through the internet. So it is what it is.
Yeah. But yeah, as far as that Spider-Man trailer, we didn't see any Daredevil in it. So we see what I'm assuming is the hand in the trailer. So
yeah, I'm pretty sure the hand
will be in it. So I didn't see Fisk either. So maybe he's not mayor anymore. I don't know. Of course, a new season of that show is about to air, I think, in a few weeks. So there's a different outcome in that show.
I only saw like the beginning of the first episode of the first season. I haven't caught up at all.
Gotcha.
I need to catch up. I'm far behind so much stuff. Us working on this channel has made us very busy, particularly me. So it's just like, but now there's a little bit of free time coming up, so I could probably use that time to catch up on stuff. Like, I've been wanting to catch up to Andor. It's out literally only 2 seasons, and I've finished half of the first season.
Yeah.
And I was bored out of my mind watching it, but I might as well.
I know you were.
Might as well finish it. Why not? It's 2 seasons. It's not going to kill me.
I think you'll like the second season even more.
Hopefully.
It's pretty epic, and they did a great job. I'm a big fan of the show, so
yeah.
But yeah, there's a whole lot of good stuff coming out. Obviously, movie trailers like this one, Spider-Man, but we saw the Dune 3 trailer, or at least I watched it. That dropped a few days ago. Okay, so that's going to be out in December as well, right? So I think it's going to be Dune 3 and Avengers Doomsday, I think.
I'm 100% I'm watching Avengers Doomsday. Dune 3, I don't think I'm going to watch in theaters. I saw the first 2 and I'm like, I'm not down with this. I don't like the story. The story sucks. I'm not big on it at all. I tried reading the book. The book is really, really boring. It's extremely esoteric. It's kind of like THX, the George Lucas short film and movie, where the whole point of THX, at least his methodology behind it, is like, you're going to be transported in a world, you're going to be slap dab in the middle of it, and you're not going to be explained anything. It's as if you entered a foreign world and you have to follow by its rules immediately without prior knowledge. That's what reading Dune was like, and I was just like, I have no idea what the hell is going on here. And so, as a consequence, watching the first 2 movies, I'm like, okay, I'm not vibing with this. There's some cool scenes and ideas and stuff, but I ain't vibing with this. Star Wars allegedly may have taken from Dune here and there, like Tatooine, for instance, the stuff that happens there, clearly. But if that's the case, George Lucas did it way better. Sorry. Like what Frank Herbert or whatever the his name is. He didn't do a good job in my opinion. But that's
people
just
love it.
me.
People love those movies. I like the new ones. I like the David Lynch one more, believe it or not. I know that's most people are like, really? By but I think it could have been even better if the studio didn't interfere with David Lynch so much. But
I don't know.
but I like that movie a lot. I've seen it a few times, and
I like it when he rode the worm in the end. That was fun.
Yeah,
that was cool.
But the new ones I think are pretty good. I think obviously visually they're phenomenal. There's a lot of good things about it. Yeah. I think I like the first one a little bit more. The second one has some epic scenes, but I think it had more issues with the second one. But I'll definitely watch the third one in theater as well. So
let us know how it goes. Yeah, because I thought the second one was more bearable than the first one. But even so, I'm like, I don't know. Denis Villeneuve, he did better with Arrival. He did better with Prisoners. I haven't seen what was that narco movie he did? Sicario?
Yeah, Sicario. You haven't seen that, though?
I haven't seen. I've been wanting to see that, so
that's
I missed out on that.
He didn't do. Did he do the sequel? I don't think he did. I didn't. Like that
he did. He didn't. He only did the first one.
Yeah, first one. Watch the first one for sure.
Yeah, that's what I've been wanting. I haven't seen the second at all, so I want to see the first one.
Yeah,
he's
worth watching.
He's a fine director, I feel, but he's not like someone I can get a massive hard on over. Like he's not like I gotta watch a Denis Villeneuve film. Like he did Blade Runner 2, the sequel. What was it, 2049 or whatever it's called?
Yeah, that was pretty good. I liked it.
I think I liked it better than the first one, but
oh wow, not me, but
I'm not a fan. Yeah, this is just me being a contrarian, I guess. This entire time, I don't like the first Blade Runner. I think it looks pretty. I like the effects. The effects are great, but I'm not a big fan of the story. I'm not in any version. I saw the original version, which is not recommended because it sucks.
I like all versions of Blade Runner. I even like the voiceover throughout the movie. I actually like that as well.
Where Harrison Ford's like this, he's very reluctantly
giving because then you're hearing his thoughts, and I actually thought it was really cool, and so you see that in the original version.
I'm surprised they didn't put the entire narration, like, oh god, do I gotta say this? All right, fine. So I find this file. So.
I haven't watched Blade Runner in a couple of years, but I've seen it probably 10 times at least. It's definitely up there. One of my favorites.
Damn, I'm just shitting on your whole parade then.
No, you're good. It's also like Blade Runner is not for everybody, I think, but I'm a big Ridley Scott fan, at least of that era and stuff. So
it surprised me that film failed because even though I don't like it, I could see why people like it, especially many years later. It's very well done as a film, in various different ways, but yeah, but no, it did fail, and it actually made Ridley Scott kind of question himself as a filmmaker. He's like, I thought I did everything right, but it didn't. No one liked it. No, it didn't resonate with anyone. So, am I good at what I do and stuff? It just kind of made him go through some sort of an existential crisis, I guess.
Yeah, I thought it's great, but I can understand. Some people might not like it. It is kind of slow paced, right? And
extremely,
and very specific. Narration and storytelling and obviously it's a dystopian sci-fi, and so it's already gonna not everyone's gonna resonate with the film and like it, and you already alienate a lot of people with the genre it is, to be
Speaking of which, he also did Alien.
Of course, yeah, that's the best one, and that's the best Alien.
Yeah, in my opinion. Aliens is way better.
Yeah, I disagree, but yeah.
The first Alien.
I love Aliens too. It's a great movie.
Yeah. Because I didn't appreciate either movie when I first saw them. Many years later, when I first saw like Alien, I was like, "What the hell is this? Like, it's taking too long to get to the point." And then when the alien comes out, it's clearly a dude in pajamas and a helmet on. It's like it's not scary at all. It's kind of stupid. And even the way he went out in the first film, I was like Ripley ends up shooting like a harpoon thing at it, and then you can see him go. Like there's like a little bit of a fidget when it hits his stomach, and then he just falls backwards like, ah! And I'm like, this is stupid. I was like 16 or something when I saw it for the first time.
I was a little kid when I saw it. So.
Yeah, maybe it would have been a little different.
I've watched it.
I saw it when I was
so many times.
Well, then I saw Aliens, and I thought, well, this is a little better, but in some ways, it's just as goofy. I don't know. I was not vibing at all. As a matter of fact. The first actual Alien film I ever seen was Alien Resurrection. And I thought that was pretty good for what it was. I was like,
so yeah, we're definitely.
I was like
on different
11
pages.
years old,
'Cause
man. Give me a
movie was
break.
trash. It was trash.
I was 11 years old, but I haven't seen
Oh,
it
man.
since, so I don't know how I feel. I probably think it's fine, but yeah, I mean, it's like many years later, I've rewatched Alien 1 and Aliens,
Yeah,
and obviously I have a better view because as an adult, I can appreciate Alien 1 a lot more. I can appreciate Aliens a lot more. Alien 3, I know you like that one. That one still sucks.
I like the third one as well. Yeah, actually, the fourth one is the only one that I didn't really like. The third one was very flawed, but I still like the film. I think it could have been something else. Obviously, once again, the director completely being, meddled with by the studio. It was David Fincher's first movie, and they just messed with him. And so I actually still like the film. It's just, it is messy. There's more different versions of it, of course, as well. But
yeah, but
yeah, I mean, the first two are just great. I love the first two, and the first one especially. So,
well, Fincher was screwed in more ways than one because he started without a script. They didn't even have a story figured out, so it was just a classic case of like, all right, we're gonna make it up as we go. Which me, having written and stuff on my own time for many years, I would have been like, all right, there's no script, I'll write the goddamn script. So yeah, which
but
Fincher
in this case,
couldn't do
it's
that.
crazy to do that with this franchise at that time too. Like, what?
It's stupid.
After,
I don't know.
After everything that happened in the first two movies, especially the second one, and then they have no idea what they're doing.
That must have been like a stock. There must have been like a shareholder meeting deadline or something like that because it's like, what's the rush for to rush this thing out? Because at that point, Aliens came out in '86. Alien 3 came out in what, 92?
92 or 93.
So there's like a 6-year gap. I mean, like, what's the rush? Because like, what was the gap between Alien and Aliens? That's like 79, 86. That's like 8 years more or less, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, like, I don't know. I don't know what the excuse was. They could have waited a little bit longer, but nonetheless,
no excuse.
No excuses. No excuses.
No excuse. Only money.
Only money. I was going more Splinter. Go ninja, go ninja, go!
Okay,
I already told you, but yeah, I saw Ninja Turtles 2 Secret of the Ooze recently in theaters. It was a re-release, 35-year anniversary.
It's pretty cool.
I loved it. I loved every second of it.
Yeah, it's a good one.
That's right, everyone accused me of having poor taste in the comments. I trash Blade Runner, but I love Ninja Turtles 2 Secret of the Ooze.
He not only trashes Blade Runner, he trashes Dark Knight, Dune movies, Blade Runner, Alien 1.
I like Alien 1 now, but I did trash it initially, yes.
But he likes Ninja Turtles.
I love Secret, and that's like for most people.
And he likes Spider-Man 3, and he likes the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man.
I do. There's something wrong with me. And it's.
I think he's ready to be judged, y'all. He's ready to be judged.
Judge me, I can care less. The thing is, like,
it's all good.
I really don't care, but when it comes to Ninja Turtles, the original trilogy, I mean, everyone loves the first movie the best. Another controversial take. I don't like the first one that much. It's fine. It's good for what it is, but 2 is way, way, way better in my opinion. It's just more fun. It's more structured. The costumes look so much better. The stunts, from what I recall, because I don't remember the stunts too much from the first one, but they're way better in the second one. Yeah, they don't use their weapons really, but that's fine because they still do like somersaults and all crazy stuff. And these are like 60, 80-pound costumes or something crazy like that. Probably not that heavy, but they were really heavy. And these dudes literally were doing backflips in them. That is amazing. And they were doing crazy things in the first one too. But yeah, I know. I like the second one a lot. It's so much fun. Even that dumb little Vanilla Ice, concert that happens. Yes. It's still a catchy song. I like it. Go Ninja, go Ninja. It's just so much fun. Yeah, and I know the ending with Super Shredder's stupid. But whatever. I mean, what are you gonna do? And yeah, Tokon Razor.
It has more things in it that are sus, but it's still a good fun movie.
I mean, Bebop and Rocksteady should have been in it, but they got Tokar and Razor instead of like a wolf and a snapping turtle thingamajig, and they're literally like little babies too. So babies, they're babies. I love that. That's so funny. Mama. It's great. It's funny. I mean, a lot of the jokes.
It is. Yeah.
There was like a crowd. I was with. It wasn't a huge crowd, but there were some people in the theater when I saw it. And most of the time, people were not laughing at the jokes because they're just stupid. But they're charming.
Right.
You know, I laughed like maybe twice, I guess, and it wasn't like a belly laugh. It was just more like, haha.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For
But
sure, yeah.
it was a fun time in the theater. I loved it. I mean, the only reason I saw it in theaters is because I missed out on seeing it the first time. Because the first time I heard about this movie, I was like, I was in first grade or something around that time, long time ago. And my classmates at the time made some sort of a comment about, the bigger they are, the harder you fall, that old adage or whatever. And then one of the kids said like, oh, it's like in Ninja Turtles, man. The bigger they are, the more bones you break. And I was like, where's that from? Oh, it's from the Ninja Turtles 2 movie. I'm like, there's a movie? Because at that point, I only knew about the arcade. I think that was the first time I ever knew about Ninja Turtles, the arcade, the Konami beat 'em up, and also the cartoon
show, of course.
So I was super into Turtles because of that stuff, and I found out oh my god, they're live action movies. And then I found out like, oh, the movie at that point came out like a year prior, and I was like, oh no. So I got it on VHS and I loved it. I saw it like 20 times or something on VHS, but I was like, damn, I missed the first one and the second one. Oh boy, we got to go to the third one. We're not going to miss this one. Saw the third one. Holy shit, did that fucking suck. I really regret watching that in theaters.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's probably one of the worst movies you can think of.
I was so pissed off. First of all, the turtles look fucking terrible. They look like they were put in the microwave or something. They look like they were melting or something. Like the animatronic movements were atrocious. It was set in feudal Japan, which theoretically sounds cool, but I was like, dude, I want more adventures in New York City. What is this crap? I want to see Bebop from Rocksteady. I want to see Kang or Krang, whatever the little pink thing is called. I want to see all that stuff. I want to see Casey Jones again because he's only in the first one. Nope. So they just screwed the pooch on that one, and I just came out like, wow, I can't believe it. The only time I see the Turtles originally when it came out, and it was a horror show.
Yeah.
So I made a concerted effort just to make sure I saw this one in theaters, even though I am 40 years old. I was like, yeah, go Ninja, go Ninja. I got a pizza and everything. It was awesome.
Gotta have the pizza. There you go.
Yeah, it's mandatory. The opening is just people eating pizza. So I was eating pizza when the people were eating pizza. It was awesome.
It's great. Yeah, it's great. Well, yeah, that's cool. I mean, it's always good to go see these movies, either that we missed out on or we haven't seen in theater in ages. So it's always cool.
Well, this year is going to be Silence of the Lambs. It's also the 35th anniversary, I think.
I don't know if I need to see that in theater, but I might. But,
I'll do it. I'm going to do it.
So many times. It's one of my favorites. So maybe I will. But I am planning to see that Project Hail Mary movie.
Oh,
it's out this week.
That looks okay.
So apparently it's supposed to be very good sci-fi, and it's the same writer as The Martian. And, so I'm hearing good things about it from people who've already seen it, and then I have a deal where I get a $5 ticket. So I was like, okay, $5, I'm going to go see it then, as opposed to whatever $15-20 a ticket is.
Yeah.
So for $5, you got me. I'll be there.
I got Movie Pass, so I get credits every month that are generated on the card. So that's how I pay for these movies and stuff.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you can only use it once a day, or buy one or a set of tickets a day. So in the case of Ninja Turtles, I was actually late to it. So I as soon as the title screen happened, I was like, damn. So I sat through the whole film, and I ended up buying a ticket with my own money just so I can go back in and get my pizza so I could see the intro. And then as soon as I was done, I just left and got a refund.
Wow, that's some dedication right there.
I was like dead. I was like, I'm not missing a second of this film. I don't care if I'm late. I'm watching this. And also because in the beginning, they actually had a little introduction. Kevin Eastman, one of the co-creators of the Ninja Turtles, they did a little introduction. He was like drawing one of the turtles and stuff, and he was explaining, how the turtles came about and whatever.
Oh, that's really cool. Yeah,
it was super cool. The audio for that was atrociously low. It was, I don't know, I could barely hear. So the mixing was super terrible, but it was cool to see it anyway.
Yeah.
It was totally worth it.
Yep. There's a bunch of other things coming out as far as TV. We got the Darth Maul show that's going to be animated. I think it's out in a few weeks or next month in April. I'm looking forward to that. Probably going to be one of the best Star Wars things in a long time, since there hasn't been that many great things, uh,
Yeah.
except for Andor, I think. But so I'm looking forward to that. The Boys. I think the final season of The Boys. That's in a month or two.
Yeah, I mean, I'll watch it. I didn't like the last because I think they split the season in two or something like that. Did they do that or because
I
they
honestly can't remember anymore, to be honest.
because it's just like they kept promoting the final season. So whatever last season it was, I saw that and I was like, oh, okay, I'm kind of glad they're ending it. It's falling off a cliff
think
now.
they split it. Yeah, I don't think they split it though.
I don't know. Maybe they were just heavily promoting the final season or whatever. But but the last season I saw, I was just like, I'm glad they're done. That there's nothing left, and this well is completely dry now. They're scraping at the bottom of the barrel. Just wrap it up. We're done here.
Yeah. So there's that, and then House of the Dragon new season I think is in June or July. So a bunch of shows going to be out in the next few weeks and months. And we were talking about Spider-Man earlier. Spider-Man Noir. That's going to be out very soon.
Yeah, I'll watch it. Why not?
So I'll watch that for sure.
Yeah. I mean, that could be cool. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just like in terms of stuff that's coming out, like imminently, or not imminently, but eventually this year, Doomsday is really on my radar primarily.
Yeah.
I think there's a movie that's coming out like in June or July that I'm like, I could probably watch that. That'd be kind of cool, I guess. Let's find out what upcoming movies 2026.
The Odyssey, isn't that this summer?
I don't know.
I think it's this summer. I'm pretty sure. That's
the Christopher Nolan one.
Yeah, once again, Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, it's this year. You're probably right. It's probably the summer. Yeah, July. That one's coming out. I'll watch it. Whatever. I mean, I'm not super hyped, but whatever. Oh, the Michael Jackson movie's coming out. I'll probably watch that one. The new Hunger Games movie's coming out. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
I've actually never watched any of those movies.
I saw the original trilogy. The first one I saw, it was one of those things where like it's based on a popular book, right? It's based on preteen. Watch a young adult is what they call it series. So I saw Twilight. I regretted that. I saw Harry Potter. I regretted that. Then I saw Hunger Games, and I was like, actually, this is not so bad. So I decided to read the book, and the book is really, really good. So I was like, whoa. So I could see why they made this into a movie. So I saw the other two films, and I read the other two books, or at least I tried to. The second book sucks. The film is kind of better than the book, but it's like meh. And then Mockingjay, they split that fucking thing into, 2 parts? I never finished the book because the book really, really sucks. It's terribly written. And the movies...
To Kill a Mockingjay?
To kill the whole goddamn franchise is what they should have called that. And the movie, part 1 and 2, I just decided to see them anyway. I was going to wait until I finished the book, but I was like, this book is awful. Let me just finish the movies. And I'm like, yeah, these movies suck too. So I would recommend maybe the first movie and just pretend that's all there is. Though that's it. But these new movies are based on the first because the Hunger Games happened over a period of many years or whatever. So these new movies coming out are based on the original Hunger Games that came out initially when they were slow rolling this thing out. And I saw that movie, and the movie's not bad, so I might watch this one. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, Scream 7.
There you go.
You gonna watch Scream 7?
Nope. I don't think I even watched the last one. Is Scream 7 out, or is that the...
Yeah, it's already out.
Okay, then I think I saw the one before, or 5. Or the one before, 6.
I saw 4. I saw whatever Wes Craven's last one was. I saw that one.
Yeah. I saw one of the new ones. It must have been 6.
Oh, yeah, of course. Mandalorian and Grogu. Of course, I'm watching that.
Oh, I totally forgot about that. I'll go see that. Yeah, May, I think.
Oh, I Play Rocky. It's a little biopic thing about the making of Rocky. I'll watch that.
Hey, and we just covered Rocky recently.
I know we did. We made some shorts, too. Please check them out, folks.
Yeah, don't forget to check that out.
Oh, yeah, there's this thing called Digger. Have you heard of that?
Nope.
It's Alejandro Iñárritu film. He's the guy who did Birdman and stuff.
He's good. Yeah, he's a good director. He's done a bunch of good stuff.
Yeah, this one's starring Tom Cruise.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is ostensibly the first non-action film he's done in a while.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the man's pushing 70, I think, at this point. So yeah, I mean, I think it's time to stop pretending
The
you're
director?
no Tom Cruise.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't think he's that old.
No,
Pretty sure he's not.
I think they're more or less the same age, but like Tom Cruise is like 63. Yeah, bro, you're not an action star anymore. It's time to kind of not do that stuff anymore. It's kind of embarrassing now, I feel. But whatever. Oh yeah, The Adventures of Cliff Booth. I don't know if that's a theater thing. It could be, I guess. That's the character from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Brad Pitt's character.
Oh yes, yeah, of course. Right,
So written by Tarantino and directed by David Fincher.
David Fincher, yes.
So I am very, very interested in that combination. That sounds like a very interesting combo right there.
For sure, yeah. That's going to be in the summer?
When is it coming out? Let me see.
Or next year? No, this year, right?
August this year.
Okay, cool.
It's a Netflix film, so it might, I don't know, they could do a thing where it's released both on Netflix and theaters simultaneously, so I might just watch it on Netflix, I guess. If that's the case.
Yeah.
What the? Clayface? That's not this year. Is it this year?
Clayface should be this year, yeah. That should
Really?
be on Max. Yeah.
Oh, October, yeah. I'll watch it. I like Clayface. He's like one of the cooler Batman villains.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
He's got my favorite episode in the original animated series.
Yeah.
I love that episode. It's so good.
Really good, yeah. Lanterns, I saw the trailer for that maybe a month ago.
Oh, yeah. I've been hearing about it.
Yeah. It looks okay, but it kind of doesn't look like a lantern.
It doesn't.
I don't know. I'm like, they get away from comic books, and I don't know. We'll see what happens. But
yeah, I don't know. I'm not.
Oh, Supergirl. Supergirl is also this year, right?
I'll watch. Why
that.
not?
Yeah.
I'll watch it. If Crypto's in it, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
That was my primary reason why I saw the new Superman. I was like, Crypto, I'll watch it for the dog. Turns out the movie was really, really good. I enjoyed it, but
I liked it. Yeah, it was good.
That was awesome. Have you seen?
I know some people that didn't like it, but
they can go to hell. Have you seen those new 28 Years Later movies?
I saw the part 1 and the latest one, Bone Collector, which is the part 2. Just came out, I think, a couple months back. I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah, that one's pretty good. I think it's just as good as the first one. So
first one was fine. I mean, it was first of this new ones.
I have a feeling you might like
it.
I think you're gonna like the second one more.
Okay.
It's more because first of all, there's no build up anymore. There's no. It's a continuation of the first one, obviously, but it's more horror centric.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so it's more.
Okay,
it's actually pretty hard to watch in some parts, so I'll just leave it at that.
Because the first one was very horror light at times, so
this one's they cranked up the horror meter for the second one, like big time.
Yeah. There you go.
You're not gonna watch Toy Story 5?
No, I'm actually Toy Story 5. Isn't that old?
No, that one's coming out this year.
Oh, okay. So they only had 4. Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen I haven't seen the 4th one, and I don't know if I've seen the 3rd one. I've seen the first 2. I've seen the first one many times.
Yeah.
Great movie. I didn't really like the second one, and I heard the 4th one was awful.
Yeah. That's because it is. It is awful.
So I was like, I don't need to keep watching these,
Well, they're for children for one, but also it's like the story. You could tell that they don't have any ideas for stories anymore. So the 4th one's awful. The 3rd one's fine. I like the ending for 3 more than most of the film. I like 2, but the first one's way, way superior to the second one. I like the adventure aspect of 2. When they're trying to find Woody. This new one, I saw the trailer. From what I understand, it's about them being replaced by a tablet.
Oh, okay.
Which is a interesting premise. I'm like, it's relevant, I guess. I don't know, but will I watch in theaters? I'm not sure. And then there's Shrek, 5? I don't know about that.
See, I think I've only seen 2 of those as well.
Yeah, I've only seen the first 2. Then I tried watching the 3rd, and I was like, nope, I'm out.
Yeah.
This ain't for me no more.
Yep. The first one's great. I like that one.
Oh, the first Shrek is goated, man. That's like
so good. Yeah,
that's the best one.
Yeah.
What about He-Man, Masters of the Universe?
He-Man. I never even finished the Kevin Smith was showrunner for that Netflix animated one they brought back with Mark Hamill.
Oh, didn't people complain about that one or something? Like they
It
said
was
it sucked.
controversial. They made some creative decisions in the first season that were shocking, to say the least. And I didn't really care. I was like, whatever, it's different, and we'll see where it goes in the next season. And but then I don't think I even watched the second season. By then, I was already watching something else, and I never went back to it. So
Yeah,
and now it's too late.
It is. I cannot go back now. Oh yeah, Super Mario. Your time has passed. The Super Mario Galaxy movie. You know, I made a little video some time ago on the channel about like speculating what it would be and stuff. And I think that was the first video of ours that took off. Not in a big way, but you know, it was something. It was like, oh look, people saw it. So now it's called Super Mario Galaxy. I'm watching it because I like the last one. I thought it was cool. You know, I mean,
it was fine. I like the last one. I don't think I'll see this in theater, but I'll definitely watch it when it's on stream.
Yeah, I'll definitely watch this in theaters because it's like, I mean, it's Mario. Unlike that atrocity that was the live action one with John Leguizamo and Bob Hoskins. Oh my God, dude! I was like, when I first heard about that when I was a little kid, because it came out in like what 93 or something.
Yeah.
So I may have been 7 going on 8 at that time. And it's like
a blockbuster.
Oh, no, dude. I saw the poster and I was like, okay, this looks so cool. This is what I imagine what they would look like if they existed in real life. Then I saw the trailer. I forgot how I saw the trailer, but I remember seeing it and I was like, holy crap, they screwed up everything about Super Mario Brothers. Like Bowser looked all messed up. He was like he was like Dennis Hopper, but like with a weird ball cap on.
Exactly. Yeah.
I was like, that's not Bowser. That's not Koopa. And like here are all the Goombas or whatever. I'm like, that's a dinosaur with a tiny head. What is this? The only thing in that trailer, it was so terrible. The only thing that I saw that they got right as a kid was the little braces that they had on their legs to jump up high. I was like, okay, if they exist in real life, that they would do that. Like, I like that stuff. And there was a Bob-omb. Like, it looked just like the one from the games. I was like, they got certain things right, but they got so much wrong. Like, I don't know if you remember this movie. It's called Mom and Dad Save the World.
That sounds really familiar. That was around the same time, I think, right?
It came out around the same time, yeah. One of the guys who played the dad, he was in Beetlejuice. He played Lydia's father in that one.
Okay.
Yeah, he's also in Ferris Bueller, I believe, and stuff. He was a before he fell from grace because of scandals and whatnot. But he played the dad in that film, and I remember in that scene that they had like these little mushroom monsters.
Yeah.
And they look all nice and stuff, and then they turned evil and they had teeth and stuff like that. And I was so I had seen that film already, I think. And then when I saw the trailer, I was just like, why couldn't the Goombas look like the little mushroom things from that film? You know, in my head, I was just like, they made a lot of logical inconsistencies and, you know, they made a lot of bad decisions here. So I think I tried watching the film many, many, many years later. And I was like, this is putrid. This is horrible. But now I think some people like the film. They're like, it's got like a cult following now. They're like, it's actually not that bad, guys. I'm like, no. You know, it's bad. It is bad.
Well, that's what happens is a lot of times people are like, you know, they get back into it. They're like, this is actually not bad at all. And half the time, no, it is. It's garbage.
Like
you're coming into it in a different way of thinking about it, but it's trash is trash. I mean, let's be honest here. So
yeah, I mean, even I'm able to acknowledge like Ninja Turtles 2, there's a lot of dumb shit in that film, but I still like it. You know, you can admit that it's like bad in some ways, but at the same time, it's like, I don't care. I still enjoy it myself. You know, I still, but I don't know. But, you know, sometimes, I don't know, everyone's taste is different. So everyone's mileage may vary. But, yeah, but as a result, I liked the last film. I was like, okay, this is actually Super Mario Brothers, so this one should be actually Super Mario Brothers. So I'm looking forward to it.
Mario.
Mario. Oh, they're making a Faces of Death movie? For real? Are you kidding me? A content moderator stumbles upon a series of violent videos that appear to reenact death scenes from the infamous 1978 film Faces of Death. In an online world where nothing can be trusted, she must determine whether the violence is fake or unfolding in real time. I mean, that sounds kind of interesting. I might watch that.
Yeah.
I'm just like, Faces of Death, really? I remember that shit back in the day.
Yeah. Very controversial.
Oh yeah, of course. Oh, they're doing Super Troopers 3, huh?
Yeah. Broken Lizard.
Yeah, I didn't see the second one, but I heard it sucked.
I remember I started it. I can't remember if I actually finished it or not. It was pretty funny, but again, it's not the first one, right?
Yeah.
I didn't think it was bad, but I don't actually remember a lot of it now.
Yeah,
When was that? That was pre-pandemic, I think, right? Pretty sure maybe just
2018.
before?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
pre-pandemic, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely, it wasn't terrible, but it was a little disappointing, I think.
Well, yeah, I mean,
It was
because
okay.
when you make a movie that has so many quotable lines and stuff, it's really hard to
man.
follow up. It's just
Yeah.
the stakes are just too high, man. The standards are just up here, and you got to meet them. That's so hard to do. Because in the first one, I still remember like they're all saying shenanigans. If you say shenanigans one more time, hey, Farva, what's that restaurant called? The one with the onion rings, or whatever it was. You mean
with
shenanigans?
all the shit on the wall.
Yeah, with
the
all
one
the
with all the shit on the wall.
Yeah. You mean shenanigans? You're talking about shenanigans, right?
And then he hands him the gun to give. He's like, ah.
Oh yeah, because like Farva and what was the other guy's name?
Rabbit.
What?
Rabbit.
Was it? Because he's like, we're Team Ramrod. It was like an amalgamation of their names.
Yeah, Team Ramrod. Yeah.
You're like, don't call us that. Come on, we're Team Ramrod. Oh, Ramathorn. Yeah, there you go. So, but it's primarily Farva, but there's a lot of other scenes that are good with the other characters.
For sure, yeah. Great movie.
That was so fun.
Alrighty, you want to wrap this up?
No, we're gonna talk about more movies. No. Have you seen Zootopia too?
No.
It's great.
I've seen the first Zootopia. That was fine. I don't remember much of it anymore. But I remember I was like, this is not bad. I like it. But not enough for me to watch the sequel. So
you're already falling asleep. You're just like, Zootopia too. So yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, I saw the first two. They're good for what they are. They're kids' films and they're enjoyable.
It's in theater now, right? 2,
I think so. It made over $1 billion. I think it's the highest grossing animated film of all time right now. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's not that surprising because the first one made like $1 billion. This one made a little bit more.
Yeah.
I love you too.
Zootopia.
Yeah, my girlfriend just came in, pecked me on the shoulder. Speaking of which, too, she led us on a wild goose chase. Well, not a wild goose chase. That's uncharitable. Like, she was applying for something at a restaurant, and she had her earbuds with her. And then when we came home, she was like, "Hey, where are my earbud? Where's my pod case?" I was like, "Is it here? It's probably here in the house." And she's like, No, I probably left it over there. I'm like, "Can you call them?" Come on. I'm just like, all right, fine, I'll call. I'm like, all right, fine, let's just go back. And I just relented, and we went back. They didn't have it there. Drove all the way over here. Guess where they were? On the bed, under the covers. I was like, oh my God, why? And she's like, I'm sorry. And I'm like, I'm fine, whatever.
Well,
worst things can happen.
At least we found them, you know.
I know. Worst things could happen. I'm not angry. Sure, it's not like I had anything important to do. It's not like I had a podcast to shoot or anything.
Yeah.
The super important podcast that everyone listens to.
Yeah, it's all good.
No, I mean, like, we're coming up like 2 years of doing this, and it's been quite a ride so far.
It has, yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, like, we tried different things, experimented with different topics and whatnot, and we're almost at 2,000 subs as of this recording, so thanks to everyone who subscribed. I hope you're enjoying our shorts content, our quiz content. We're starting to put posts up now, quizzes and polls and whatnot, so be sure to check those out.
Yep, absolutely. Appreciate it, guys, tuning in. And yeah, I mean, tune in. There's always, we're always pumping out some content. And Don't forget to leave comments and subscribe if you have suggestions, whatever.
You better do it, or
If you have
else
suggestions, we're not going to listen to them, but, you might as well. No, just kidding.
you better help us grow our channel. Otherwise, we're going to have to get an OnlyFans, and we're going to have to sell our feet pics and stuff. Our
my
hoof pics.
You want to see my hoof
My
and his
hoof pics.
claws? Check out these antlers, man.
I'll rate your cock.
Whoa.
No, your cock, your rooster. If you got a rooster, I'm going to rate it. I'm a fellow bird. I'm going to know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, that's a good rooster there. That's a good cock, right? That's a fine, sturdy cock you got there. Could crow at the dawn of the hour. Can get you up from bed and do whatever, go to work and whatnot.
Yep.
That is a fine rooster right there. All right, guys. So thank you for tuning into this week's Shooting the Shieet. We'll be seeing you next time.
Thanks, guys. Take care. Peace.